went to Punta Cana on Monday, and these are literally the only summer clothes that I have because I put all the rest of them in storage, and I honestly didn't even know if I had a swimsuit. I have one. I have one single swimsuit, and I just rejoiced that I have one. So this is gonna have to work. I have this dress, but I never wore it because it's too like big around the waist. And I think I'm gonna wear this for when we go to dinner or something, just because I feel like this would be really comfortable for me to eat. This is like one of my favorite tops to wear. It's just I really need to take my steamer. But yeah, it's just a halter top that it's just very comfortable. You know what I need? I feel like I needed shorts or short skirts or something. I have these white trousers that are really nice. I don't know, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 outfits. Like 4 nicer outfits. And then just anything else is casual, doesn't matter. This dress, I know I'm taking this dress for sure. It's also like that same, I like wearing things like this on vacation, like halter things. I really love this dress too, it's really comfortable. So I'm taking that for sure. But anything else, I literally don't know what else I'm taking. Also, the books that I'm taking on vacation literally just came in a package. I need to open that in a second. This could be good for lounging. It's just a plain black dress. It's very lightweight. I am just so happy to be leaving the really cold weather, even if it's just for 2 days, because I underestimated the winter in New York. I'm taking these shoes in both colors, and I'm also taking these shoes. I feel like this is the easiest way to like dress up but not wear like heels. I think that's all I can pack for now. I don't need to use. I got Every Summer After by Carly Fortune, and I feel like everyone was reading this like 2 summers ago, and I never read it, so I want to feel like I'm having a summer vacation, so that's why I got this one. And then Practice Makes Perfect. This is a series, and I read the first one, I think, was it last year? Yeah, it was early last year, and I have been wanting to read the second one, so these are what I'm gonna pack these, and these are what I'm gonna read on vacation. And I'm just gonna sit here and read. I'm gonna finish this book. I have about like 100 pages left, and I just ate, so I feel like I need my food to settle before I go to the gym. And I hope after I'm done reading this, I still want to go to the gym. Yes, I'm going. I am so bad at vlogging, not because I don't want to film in public, but because I'm just always walking so fast. I'll tell you about my day anyway. This guy followed me in the train station. I hate men. I hate men so much. And I'm just so annoyed, like tired of being fearful for my life just while I'm doing errands. So I just like sat there, and he did this like little spin around thing where he was gonna walk my way. And then I just like stood there, and like I was like sitting on the little benches in the train station, and I was just like, okay, like if you're coming to kill me, then here I am. And then he stopped, and then he walked away and walked up the stairs. So
I feel like I'm not explaining this story well enough, but basically, when I was getting onto this train, it was completely empty, and this man decided to sit right in front of me. Like, there's these seats that face like backwards. I'll try to find a picture of it. And he sits like right in front of me when there were two seats right next to him that he could sit in to like put space between us. Or the rest of the entire cart was completely empty, but he decided to sit right in front of me. And I was just like, okay, I'll get up, I don't care. But I was just like, he'll probably get off in 2 stops or something. So I just stayed there, and I was reading my book, and I was just distracted. But he actually didn't. He got off at the stop that I got off at, so he was on the whole ride with me. And I got up to stand by the door to wait for the doors to open. And then he like looks up and he looks around and he realizes that I got up, and he stands right behind me as I'm waiting for the doors to open. And he stands so close to me that I had this tote bag and I could feel him touching my tote bag. That's how close he was to me. And so I'm ready to like exit and book it. This is what I usually do. It's like my instinct to be like, okay, I gotta run from men because I don't want to die. And I was just so like fucking annoyed at the whole situation. I was just like, I'm going about my day, my regular day, just going to run errands. Like, why should I feel afraid and worried about what a man is gonna do? So I'm like walking and looking over my shoulder, and I could see that he went in the opposite direction of me, but I just knew he was gonna turn around. And so I was like, no, I'm annoyed. So I just turned around and I went back in his direction, and I stood like I was leaning on these like benches, and I just stood there and stared at the back of his head, like with the meanest look on my face. And I just knew he was gonna turn around, and he immediately turned around and he saw me there, and he like stopped in his tracks and was like, yeah, you got caught, you know? And so he just looked around for a second and then turned around and walked the other way, if that makes sense. So that was like the whole thing. I felt like he was gonna follow me or something, or even if he wasn't gonna follow me, he was just too close to me the entire time. Like, he was sitting too close to me, he was standing too close to me on the train, and then if I never like turned around and gave him that look, I don't know if he would have walked in my direction and once again walked way too fucking close to me. Like, I don't know, the whole thing just frustrated me because I'm just so fucking tired of men, okay?
I went to pleasing again for like the 3rd time. The only thing I got was another journal. I have too many journals, but I needed another one, and I felt like this was the perfect one. I have the one sec. I have this one. I feel like it goes well with my bedroom, and that's why I bought it. It just says find your pleasing. This one also says find your pleasing, but it's all colorful, and I feel like this makes sense because this I just write things in, and this is, I'm gonna try to be more creative in this one. So yeah, I got this one too. I also got Look at the Lights, My Love by Annie Arnois, and I love her writing so much because it's just so honest. I feel like she's so brave. No amount of money in the world could make me like, I feel like she's essentially just publishing her diaries, and I really could never do that.